Hey, how you doing? So, hi, I'm Gwen. I'm introducing myself. I'm not a writer, and so I don't know what this is. But I gathered some stuff for Lee. Doesn't he have a Can I make a joke?
Yeah, joke.
Oh, doesn't he have such a nice radio voice? I hope I'll try my best to do something. Okay. This is tall too. Anyway. Okay. This is a found prose. I have 3 texts that I'm gonna present. The first is it's a log. Okay. And it's written to Mr. Gutman when he substituted for Mr. Gilhooly. No, Dr. Gilhooly in the countertransference class. Okay. I don't know why I keep stating my reactions to the readings and my opinions in class, when I've decided weeks ago that it is not worthwhile or of value to the class. The only saving grace of the experience is Mr. Morishiki, who's right there, who understands what I'm saying, but has a more generous attitude about it and tries to jump off of what I say to bring things back to a favorable assessment of modern technique and theoretical view of countertransference and other phenomena. Still, I'm quite sure that our dialogue is tedious to the rest of the class and definitely to you. I'm a bit frustrated by the fact that I have only ever referred to specific passages in the text and then am exasperatedly told by you that I am somehow misquoting or misunderstanding what moderns say. I am open to the point of view that I am missing a finer point of distinction within an argument or within some broader discourse of theory/technique, but I am only ever citing direct statements from our reading, which has to count for something. The statements I select tend to be direct and not really open to misinterpretation. I know that I have, in part, created this problem for myself by having an analyst with a different orientation, who may be suggesting and guiding me. This was a while ago. This was 4 years ago. In a certain theoretical bent, indirectly, through the analysis, and sometimes more overtly when we talk about theory directly, as in when she recommends certain texts, etc. But I also feel invited to participate in the class by dint of being a student in the class and diligently doing the readings and taking my time to flesh out my full breadth of knowledge of psychoanalytic theory. My first class at the center was Miss Morgan's comparative class, and I feel I'm still sort of trying to work out some of the irreconcilable differences we were presented with there, which was no doubt informed by my transference with Miss Morgan herself, and may even be continuing to be. I don't understand why you wouldn't be more patient in the event of my skepticism and critical attitude. It seems it would be more likely that a modern analyst teacher would join, or just sort of tolerate and not engage, or even ask interpretive questions about how I'm thinking about myself in relation to the text or other members of the class, or even you. But it seemed like you got really irritated and wanted to give me a stern talking to, or to tell me I was wrong or something like that. Now I feel certain my participation, if it is to be honest and genuine, is not welcome in class. I imagine I'm annoying the other students too. So I'm trying to resolve, hopefully in a stronger way than what I alluded to in my first sentence of this log, which has obviously not worked very well because I just keep talking. But then I wonder if this is really what people want. Is it my congenial but disingenuous participation, or my true thoughts and feelings? I'm reminded of being in Christian Science Sunday school. Okay. Yeah, I'm editing right now. Okay, it ended. Also, I must say I won't be in class next week. It's regrettable because I don't want it to come off like I feel reprimanded and am withdrawing, but there is a familial obligation that I must attend to. Okay, and then I have a found poem. And then after that, I have it might be a poem. Do I have time for this?
Yeah.
Hi, cutie. Well, I know you're made of life, truth, and love, and not of extraneous matter. So you don't need that cyst. I'm trusting it will dissolve, but glad to know it wasn't anything more. 3 packages arrived, have opened. Do you want them wrapped? Today, the 3rd arrived. It's a full house thing. Is that for Gus or Camille? Also, can you look at the Met schedule to see which magic flute might fit? Love you, Mom. I meant dollhouse, not fool house. Here's the Easy Pass info if you want to get connected. I get a kick out of every time you sign your name. Gwen Burton. As if there is any other Gwen. For me, anyway. I love personal banking and have the personal voice at the end of the phone. Helps a lot, so we should be even. On a pineapple, if the leaves pull out with no effort or tug, it's ready. Bring your checkbook and any receipts for any charitable giving. Love, Mom. Not perfect, but done. Next year, actually when I got to my thigh level, I was missing him. Had to sit and see what needed more. Loved being there yesterday. Dear mothers all, I have been, with great effort, which is sometimes assiduous and sometimes not, been weeding through my many paper piles in the hope that I can part with most of it all. For once in my life, I'm happy to have this be a potluck. Then dispose of how. Head itches just thinking about it. OMG, do you have the solutions? Have you washed sheets, hats? No, they're separate. Not to worry. See you Sunday for however long you can be here. And so now that I'll be done reading next Wednesday, I need to start writing. Oh, the last one. In an oops move, I just closed up a FedEx package for you and forgot to put anything in it. Just want you to know how much I love you and how beautiful you are and want you to have a happy day tomorrow. Love and hugs, Mom. This is on the theme of regression. Okay, this is a poem. I hope. Obliged to edit the prompt. Hurrying to fashion cross garters out of mustard scraps and oily residues left behind by lunch. Everyone wants to see my Kundalini awakening, so I built an archive of transcripts. In motion interstitially, I'm a cycle analyst, showing how to be shown how, to put something back in, to turn around at a certain point, to go home for the holidays, really raking there, digging, to search for buried larvae, to develop a finer beak, as an understudy off book, to have always been anonymous, generic. What is none other? The purest form of puppetry is the shadow. I am Peter Pan, not Wendy. The purest form of puppetry is the gift, the thimble, to repose and sew. I refuse to zip up his coat, coaxing life into wood by speaking to it, giving it a name. Our brother transfigured is what is begotten by this conjuration, and this is what binds us. Where am I? What am I saying? What is this? Sculpting answers with vacuumed breadcrumbs and echolalia, despite intervals of seasickness. To unclasp the secret book, to underthrow King Big Grandmother, to recap the headless, to sit in the remit, to power off, to declare nothing. No more holiday scripts and stages, regifting as a direction in life, reduplication of my parents' home. Very stupid, very ineffectual. Maybe to put something back inside. Cloaked like spies, he shows me how. The cutting up happens because of the narrow passage. That motor discharge was a love letter faked. Waiting at the mailbox. My Katie. I built myself up strong on top of her. I ate her. How much did this ticket cost? If he's touched by a puppet, he might become a puppet. Picking at the feet, tickling, they put on plastic pants. I'm inside Pinocchio's penis and I'm teaching him how to come. The vertical cliff of earth undammed, a disagreeable pillow, a retired sphincter, boyfriends. The remixes get giddy on the circuit. I will give you a Kundalini awakening. What do I know? Dumping to conclusions, crestfallen to flail and fail, and wearing the family crest. My fetus is pregnant, and that fetus is in disguise as a wish to write poetry. Unsubscribe me from this list, please. The psychoanalyst backtricks too. I spent time in the tongues. Someone will make it to the other side of me somehow. I was a puppet since before puberty. If I perform again, it better be when I'm ovulating. Cut. Back to Lee.